Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is something completely different that I don't usually do. I'm actually going to be commentating on a game. Assetto Corsa Competizione, some online races that I just thought would be interesting to share with you guys. As you can see, a great start at Misano in the Aston Martin, just completely stalling it, not being able to start the car. And already falling so far back. But yeah, supposed to be starting third. It's more like 7th or 8th now. Going into turn 1, usual kind of online stuff, people running wide, people going off the track. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to this game. It's not really something I've played a lot, because it's just so realistic. I'm not very good at it, as we see a lovely Hurricane just driving off the track. Everything getting quite cozy, so hopefully going to be some collisions that we can take advantage of. Just running wide there over the curbs, something I struggle. As you can see in the mirror, almost getting absolutely wiped out by the 488. Luckily not though. And back up into third, so that terrible start of constant stalling hasn't really cost us too much. Coming on to the next lap, just behind the Mercedes, just going to run over the curb and well, just spin it, just completely lose it. Something I have done many times, and now up to second with 8 minutes remaining. I mean, the guy in front was he's a lot quicker than me. Don't know how quick, but doesn't mean he's good at keeping it on the track, as we can see there. Almost making contact as he rejoins, but I think he just saw me coming and just decided to kind of stay out of the way, which I hope he was, or maybe I just got very lucky. Anyway, very close. You can see he's caught up with us extremely quickly, right in the wind mirror. I'm just trying to get back past. Again, I'm aware he's quicker than me, running over the curves again, and he's just going to go up the inside now for the next corner. We're just trying to squeeze him a bit. Not going to make this easy for him, but still able to get past. Just kind of hoping we get a better exit, but no, quite wide into the corner. And the McLaren is through. So yeah, back into second where we probably belong. I mean, he's clearly quicker than me. There's a lot I still got to get used to with this game. Driving with the lines off and yeah, just the realism of it all really. As McLaren runs wide once again. I give him a little bit of room, compromised my corner, just I didn't want to make contact with him as he rejoined. But yeah, back into first place now with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And it's just going to be really about trying to keep him behind for as long as possible. As you can see, really close. But just trying to block off those corners, just focusing on the corner exits, and trying to stay in the lead for as long as possible. But he's clearly quicker. And he just brakes a little bit late, you can see there. And again, we're safe for another corner, and goes off again. So the guy's got speed, but keeping it on the track is seems to be what he's really struggling with. But this is where things get a little bit messy. I've noticed he had a driver. I didn't actually notice this when I was actually racing, but I think he gets a little bit impatient here, as I'm just kind of blocking off the corner. He's went off the track and just tapped our rear right, completely spun us around. I wasn't really pissed off, but I was a bit like, come on man, I know you're frustrated, but do you really need to do that? But yeah, didn't know he had a driver, so now I feel better about the whole situation. So yeah, last lap of the race, just completely just punted us out. So yeah, a bit disappointed. He had to do that, but you know, frustration gets to all of us. Come around the last couple of corners, comfortably sitting in P2, which I thought we finished in P2. Driving wide, very deep in that corner. It's actually going to be a win. It's actually my first online win. I didn't actually notice that well until I started editing these clips. So first win online in Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is good. Very good. I will take that. I don't care how it's there. A win is a win. Back at Misano this time. We're in the Hurricane GT3, starting third out of 6 cars. Just actually not stalling it this time. And yeah, not much really happened. Well, I mean not much happened in this race. I mean nothing happened in this race at all. When we had the starting third, try and get the inside of the Audi in turn 1, try and, you know, thinking better of it. Just thought, no, I just stick back and I'll leave a bit of room on the inside for the second corner, just so I don't get punted out. And that's worked out pretty well. But we're all very close together. You see the NSX just almost losing it there and going into the Bentley. And they're just going to run wide, just leave me plenty of space. The Audi runs wide as well. And up into first. Audi's almost at the inside. Not quite. Running over those curves again, which I seem to do a lot. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Coming around the last corner, it was a pretty dominant win of about 6 seconds. And I thought this was my first win. This is actually my second win. So yeah, great way to get started. And I'm really starting to take a liking to this game. Really feel like I'm starting to improve on it. Not the quickest by any means, but I'm definitely enjoying it a lot more than I did when I first started playing the game. So on to the next race. We are at Zolder in an Audi R8. We are starting 8th out of 10th. I can't remember actually putting a lap on. I can't quite remember, but just starting the race here, which is, well, I don't really know what's happening, but no one really knows where they're going. No one knows where they're starting, and it's just a bit of a mess. I'm just trying to keep out of it as best as I can. And then the race starts, and yeah, everyone's everywhere. People are starting in the middle for some reason. Still don't know why. Going up in turn 1, bit of contact there between the Lambo and the Lexus. And just braking quite sharply there, just as I thought it was going to come out in front of me. One of the Lambos gets turned around, trying to avoid contact with his teammate. Luckily doing so. A pretty good start up into 4th at the moment, until this guy just decides to, yeah, just push me out the way. Pushed again into the gravel, and I'm 7th out of 10th, 8th, pretty much last now. So I was a bit like, oh, that sucks. You know, I'll continue, I guess. Yeah, didn't really continue for long, as things just went from bad to worse. I have no one's mistake, got my own, coming over the chicane, just taking a little bit too much curb, and just spinning it, and parking it, and deciding that that was enough for that race. Now, this is probably the most interesting and final race of the video. We're at Paul Ricard, the track famous for being so great for its racing quality, well, in F1 anyways. We're in the NSX, not the fastest car. We're starting 7th, but again, everyone's everywhere. Start on the right, I'm told to go to the left for some reason. Going into the Lexus, which is interesting. Anyway, race start. It's a bad start, not a good start at all. And we're already under attack from everyone, pretty much. But, you know, first corner, carnage happens. Let's just slow down, back out of it, and see what happens in the first few corners. And up ahead you can see one of the Lexus get spun around, just avoiding that, luckily. And this guy on our right, final suspect in the Lamborghini, is going to be quite an interesting one to watch throughout this race. Keep your eye on him. Just going around the outside of Ferrari, lovely move. I get a little bit of a snap. I kind of just go into the side of him. Well, completely my fault there. Still doesn't really stop me from getting past him. So we're up into 9th now. Coming on to the big old back straight. No chicane in this one, just all straight. Now moving on a little bit later in the lap, like I said, this Lamborghini, we've got to keep an eye on him. He seems to have just broke a little bit too late. He's going up the inside. We know what he's going to do. Slow down, get the cut back on him, and just try to square it up as quickly as possible, and stop his exit, stop his momentum. But he's keeping with us, and I don't know if it was lag or whatever, but he got really close then, unless the Honda is just that slow. And then this happens. Long way back. Again, punted once again, online. You know, I'm getting pretty used to this now. And it seems like this game isn't much different from the F1 lobbies. So yeah, punted by the Lamborghini. 13th now, and we got some work to do. Same lap, yellow flags are out, Lexus is around again. Almost collects him, but luckily not. Another yellow flag later on in the lap. seems like one of the Ferraris has went off the track up into 11th. There's been quite a bit of contact in this race. And it kind of gets worse. So I really struggled with the first and second corner. I definitely wasn't braking as late, and my line was pretty terrible. You can see the Ferrari behind us. He was the one who spun. Just has a lot more speed. Just allowed him enough room up the inside, and just braking a little bit too late, losing all our corner speed and getting passed by the Ferrari. And this is where it gets interesting. We want to keep an eye on this battle up here. We've got about three cars involved in it. We've got the Lexus behind us as well, so it's about a 4-5 car battle going into turn one. We're trying to get some slipstream off Wade in front of us, but the Lexus has also got slipstream again, closing in on us really quickly. I don't know if it's my gear shifts or what, or maybe it's just the Honda. It could just be the Honda. But again, struggling with that turn one, losing a lot of speed. The Lexus just seems to have it covered. I mean, Ferrari's just gone, well, I don't know where he's even going. It's off, completely cuts the corner, straight on. Again, slowing down a lot. I've got the Lexus up the inside, and I'm just trying to make it through these next few corners alive. Stupid move by the Lambo. He spins himself around. And now we've got the Ferrari going slow. I'm just trying to find a way. He's side by side. They're 3 wide now, going on for the back straight. Taking much curb, just trying to get a switchback hit on the Ferrari, power down, and we just about get past him. But as we already know, the straight line speed on this Honda isn't exactly good. So the Ferrari is, you see, he gets really close, he backs up. I don't know if that's just lag, or if it's just the speed difference. I have no idea. But anyway, he's pulled back alongside us. We've dropped back massively from the Lamborghini in front. And Wade's back past. Probably one of the best battles of the race. Me and Wade are braking quite early. We're just staying behind him, just to see if the opportunity presents itself. We know we can't get him on the straights. We know he's quicker on the straights. And he just doesn't leave, he just leaves the inside open, doesn't close the door at all, and we just sneak up the inside, ugly inside curve. Just do not let him, don't give him the opportunity to get back past. As you notice up front, the Lamborghini's got wide again. Wade's decided that he wants to join him, and again, pretty much like earlier in the video, get the cut back on the Lambo. He's hit a bollard, straighten it up quickly, and yeah, just get out back in front of him, and we're now up into 9th. Now, this is where the video ends. I don't know where the end finished, but there wasn't really any more action, and we just came home over the next 2 or 3 laps. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. Now I know this is a bit different, but I hope you still enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions of games to play or anything I could improve on or like to see next, whether my racing or my videos, please let me know in the comments. And I hope to see you back in the next one. Thank you very much for your time.